Hello everyone. In this video, I'll discuss about Instring and Substring function in Oracle SQL. So let's start with Instring function. The Instring function in Oracle SQL is used to search for the position of a substring within a string. So basically, it returns the position of any occurrence of a substring, or if the substring is not found, then it returns 0. Let's see the syntax of the Instring function. So this is the syntax where you have to pass your string and the substring and then start position and occurrence. This start position and occurrence is optional parameter. Now we'll take few examples to understand the working of Instring function with all the parameters. So for this I'll write select INSTR, which is Instring function. And within Instring function we have to first take one string. So I'll take a string Oracle SQL, and within the string, if I want to find the position of any substring or any character, then we have to use the instring function. So like if I want to find out the position of the character A, so I'll simply put A here. So this is our substring, and then I'll write from dual. As we do not have any table, so we have to use the dual table here. So now in Oracle SQL we can see the position of the character A is 3, so it should return the position as 3. So if I run it, I can see the output is 3. Now within instring function, these first two parameters are mandatory, that is the string and the substring. But after these two parameters, we have two more parameters which are optional. The first one is the start position. By default, the start position is 1. That means this instring function will always take the searching from the starting of the string. But we can put any number for the start position. Like if I put the number as 4, that means it will start the searching from fourth position. That is, in our case, it will search from the character C. Okay, so now if I run this query, we'll get the output as 0, because it will start the searching from character C and it will not find the character A. So that is why it will return the number as 0. The start position can be also negative, but if it is negative, then it will search the substring from the end of the string. Like if I put the start position as -1, then the instring function will search the character A from the end of the string, which is the character L. And now if I run this query, then I'm getting the output as 3, because it is start searching from the end of the string, and it will find the character A, but the character A is the third position of the string. That is why it is returning the value as 3. Now apart from this start position, there is one more optional parameter, and that is the nth occurrence of the substring, and the default value is 1. So if we don't put anything, it will always consider the first occurrence of any substring. In this case, it will consider the first occurrence of the character A. But if we put any value, like I want to put the value as 2 and the start position is 1, that means it will find the character A from the start position 1, and it will find the second occurrence of A. Now if we run the query, we'll get 0, because there is only one A in our string. There are no second A in our string. That is why we are getting the value as 0. But if I put one A in between Oracle and SQL, and then we run the query, then we get the value as 8, because now we have the second A, and the position of the second A is 8. Okay, now if I put the 3, that means it will try to find the third occurrence of A, and if we run the query, we'll get 0 because there is no third A in our string. Now we'll see the substring function in Oracle SQL. So the substring function is used to extract a substring from a given string, and we have to specify the starting position and the length of the substring that we have to extract. This is the syntax of the substring. We have to pass the string, the start position, and the length, where length is the optional parameter and the first two parameters are mandatory. Now we'll see some examples of substring. So you have to write select SUBSTR, which is the function of substring, and then I'll use the same string Oracle SQL, and from Oracle SQL, suppose I want to extract the first word Oracle, then we have to use the start position as 1, and then we have to pass the length. So what is the length of Oracle? That is 6. So you have to just write 1 comma 6, and we have to mention from dual. So we'll see we are getting the substring as Oracle. Now this length is optional. If we omit this length, then this substring function will find the substring from the position that we have mentioned to the end of the substring. So let use the starting position as 5, and will not mention any length of the substring. Then let's see. So we are getting the result as LE, then space, then SQL. That means we can see the position of L is 5. So it is taking from the position 5, and it is going to the end of the string, and we are getting the substring. Now this starting position can be also negative, like the in string, if we want to extract some substring from the end of the string. Like if I want to fetch the keyword SQL, then we'll put the number as -3, which is the starting position, because we can see the character S is at the third position from the end. So that is why we are putting the start position as -3. Now if we run this query, we can see the SQL is there, and if I put the length as 2, then we'll get only SQ, because in case of we are omitting the length, then it is going to the end of the string from the S, but if I put the length as 2, then it is taking only S and Q.